Timeout on the floor. Boston leads it 27-19. Jaylen Brown's done most of the damage with 11 on the Jazz Radio Network.
There's no greater place to get away from it all than the great outdoors. Make this the year to create memories exploring wide open spaces in a spacious RV or speeding over glassy water in the boat of your dreams. Golden West Credit Union makes it all possible with an RV or boat loan as low as 4.99% APR fix with no payments for 90 days, plus your choice of a national or state parks pass when you sign. Apply now at gwcu.org.
We'll take care of you.
Dear Winter, we're not scared of you because almost nothing can stand in the way of a new 2021 Toyota. When you say stay home under a blanket, we come out to play. People say you're ice cold, but our lineup at Toyota is red hot. See you in the snow. Toyota. Get $1,500 cash back on a new 2021 all-wheel drive Camry. Toyota. Let's go places.
Cash back from Toyota Motor Sales USA Inc. varies by region. See dealer for details. Offer ends March 1st, 2021.
Visit your Utah Toyota dealer today. Toyota. Let's go places.
Jazz Nation lives at the Gateway. Voted the best entertainment district in Salt Lake City and directly across from the Vivint Arena. Come down, eat, watch the games, have a drink, and have some fun at the Gateway while we cheer the Jazz on to victory. Visit atthegateway.com for full list of bars, restaurants, shopping, and entertainment venues, and follow us on social media, #@thegateway.
Okay, we've got Rick here, a veteran in the league who's gone 0-2 the past Valentine's Days. Do you think he can pull off a win this year?
I always like an underdog, Bob, but I'm not sure about this guy.
He's passing aisle 3, picks up a bag of wings. He dodges the produce section.
But will he pick up the heart-shaped box?
Heading toward the candy aisle. He's picking up speed. Oh, no, he chokes and heads straight to the checkout.
Unbelievable. This close to Valentine's Day.
Don't be a Rick. Make happy this Valentine's Day with a heart-shaped box of Russell Stover chocolates.
Oh, my!
Utah Jazz Sound Flash.
I said it before. I think the biggest thing for us when we've had games where we've been up 20, 30, and obviously with this tough stretch, it's not always going to be that coming up. I think being able to stay home on a lead, when we get a lead, not to kind of let up because we get up 10. I think that's going to be the biggest thing, just continuing to keep our foot on the gas. I think that's what's helped us this year. We've done a good job of that, staying down and focusing on the little details, game by game, whether it's 3 games in 62 hours or it's, a 2-week road trip or a long homestand, whatever it may be, we've continued to stay on those details, and it's going to be really crucial coming up with this tough stretch we have coming up.
Donovan Mitchell today at Shoot-Around. That's brought to you by Vivint. Smart security, professionally installed. Ron, prepping for the Celtics, you wouldn't know it today with the way they've started, but I thought they were really interesting in this sense. If you look at how they rank in actions across the league, they're just average at everything. 16th in the league in spot-ups out of 30 teams. 14th in pick-and-roll ball handler. They're not a good isolation team. 12th in cuts. 17th in offensive rebound. 14th in pick-and-roll man. 15th in handoff. 15th in off the screen. They're just middle of the pack in everything. They're great in transition, which we haven't really seen so far. But other than that, and yet all of that being above kind of average and everything gets you ninth in the league. Niang penetrates, kicks out to Oni. Left corner 3, no good. Battle for the rebound, Celtics have it. Jazz are not hitting to start. They're 3 of 15 from 3, 3 of 14 from 3. Celtics are the opposite. They're 7 of 9 right now. Pritchard, right side, comes off a pick, swings it up top to Robert Williams. He's not a shooter. Grant Williams is a good shooter. Pritchard, right side, takes a dribble to his left, fires, barely nicks iron. Gobert rebounds. Not a good possession by Boston. Clarkson, right side, goes down to the baseline, guarded by Ojeleye. Crosses him over, drives, gives it inside to Rudy. Rudy gets fouled and finishes. And now Rudy will go to the free throw line, where it has been a bit of an adventure for him recently.
Yep. Usually if he makes 1 or 2 in the first quarter, he doesn't have a bad night. He made 1 in the first quarter.
So his free throw shooting is like Jordan Spieth's putting, is what you're saying?
Jordan makes some pretty long putts.
Well,
but
I mean,
the way it's been lately, yeah.
Rudy went 7 of 8 the other night for the line. He also went 5 of 6 the other night. And he makes this one. So he made his first putt. Now he gets some confidence. He can have Jordan Spieth Saturday instead of Jordan Spieth Sunday. 27-22.
case some of our listeners don't know who Jordan is. He's
Just go with it.
professional golfer.
Right side, Grant Williams.
And why would we be talking about golf?
Angle right, Tatum, because we're talking about a weekend off.
Yeah.
Tatum working on Mia Oni. Stops in the lane, slides through, misses. Offensive rebound, Robert Williams of the Celtics. Tatum again, guarded by Oni again. Comes off a pick, pulls into a three, tough look, missed it. Oni comes back for the rebound. Favors is back out on the Jazz bench, by the way, but being attended to still by a trainer. Ooh, Rudy's down low. Rudy catches, Rudy dunks. The ooh you heard from Ron Boone was Rudy Gobert rolling wide open to the basket. And the Jazz finally finding him. And the Jazz are back within 3 with 17 seconds left of the quarter, despite the Celtics hitting 7 of 11 from 3 in the quarter. Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard, the rookie out of Oregon, late first-round pick's been fabulous for the Celtics this year. Mid-block right, Tatum. Won the opener on a buzzer beater. Gives it left side to Williams for 3, no good, and the quarter comes to an end. Well, Ron Boone, you get hit with that haymaker early, and you're only down 3 at the end of 1. I think you got to be pretty happy.
Feel awfully good with that, absolutely.
Jazz down by 3, 27-24 on the Jazz Radio Network.
Gentlemen, Valentine's Day is the one day all year set aside to celebrate her.
It's really not the day to go small on the gift.
This is your go big opportunity.
And at Morgan Jewelers, we make it possible with our magical in-house financing.
If you've got a job, then we'll say, yes, you can give her an eye-popping, half-carat flashpoint created diamond in each ear.
For just $95 a month.
This Valentine's, you will be the hero.
Go to morganjewelers.com.
With Les Olson IT backing you up, you'll be ready for whatever the game throws at you. From cutting-edge network security, data backups, and support, to servers, document management, and advanced copiers, Les Olson is always in position and ready to clinch the win for your business. Visit lesolson.com/tech today. Les Olson Company, your office technology partner.
Les Olson Company.
In the middle of the Nevada desert lies an oasis, West Wendover, where your finest experience and safety are our top priority. Our hotels, casinos, and restaurants are all taking special precautions and using the highest standards available to ensure you have an enjoyable stay. Your health and safety are paramount, which is why we've doubled down to give you the experience you expect with the protection you deserve. Everyone is a winner when you play it safe, so mask up and have fun. Visit West Wendover, your safest bet.
Some places have low prices, but at Smith's, we go lower than low on food that's fresher than fresh. Like juicy clementines, salad greens, and your favorite cuts of chicken. That's because the Smith's app gives you more ways to save. You get personalized coupons on top of weekly sales, plus rewards like fuel points for prices that are even lower than the everyday low. Smith's, fresh for everyone.
Few amazing notes in that first quarter, just kind of defying really everything you'd anticipate. The Jazz trailed 27-24, but here are some of the things that just didn't make sense. The Jazz are the #1 defensive team in the first quarter. Boston 21st offensively, so that didn't totally match up with what we're seeing. But Ron, here's the wild one on just so many levels on this one. The Jazz in the first quarter got 7 corner threes in the first quarter alone. They only made 1.
And that's very unusual.
We make we should make 2. We should make 3 of those. We make over 40%. 7, though, the fact that the Jazz took 26 shots, 7 of them as corner threes, and 7 of them at the rim, and 7 of them as above the break threes. To me, like, if you keep doing that the rest of the night, the Jazz get going here.
Yeah, without a doubt. And you know, the more threes they get, the better success they're going to have. And you're absolutely right about that first quarter against the Pacers. They made 6 threes in that first quarter, something that they're accustomed to doing. 5 against Charlotte in the first quarter. So it was just a bad quarter for the Jazz. They'll get things going.
2 most efficient shots in the game are the rim and the corner 3. Jazz took 14 shot attempts in the quarter. Boston in the first quarter took 0. 0 shots at the rim and 0 corner threes. Pass down low. Oni steals it out of his zone. 3-on-2 break. Oni pushing. Clarkson right side. 3 ball. No good. Jordan off catch and shoot is just not right now.
The Jazz came out in a zone and came up with a steal.
27-24. Here's Pritchard. Deep three, no good. Tip by Tatum up and in. First shot of the night at the rim for Boston is a Jason Tatum tip-in. 29-24. Rudy lob to the rim, catches, and he's fouled. That's kind of an amazing number. I'm not sure I've ever seen that. Shots at the rim and corner threes in the first quarter, 14-0 Jazz. And another foul, this one on Grant Williams up top.
Yeah. You know, that's so obvious with players when they use their hands. Back to put the ball on the floor, and they step out of bounds.
Celtics 7 threes in the first quarter was a season high. Left side, Grant Williams. He's shooting the three really well. Misses here. Rebound, Gobert. 29-24 Boston. Ingles on the push, trying to run. Boston gets back nicely. Clarkson on angle left, waiting for a Gobert pick. They've been switching everything. So Williams switches to Clarkson. And then Gobert gets called for an offensive foul, rolling Ojale into the middle of the lane.
He just wouldn't let Rudy go to the basket.
That's a flop.
And then he flops.
And that is a flop and a foul that should not have been on Rudy. That's the first on Rudy. Tatum picked up by Oni. Tatum loses the dribble and is now on the ground. Jump ball between Ingles and Tatum. And Joe Ingles is whispering sweet nothings into the ear of Jason Tatum while they're laying on the ground.
I wonder what it's like to be around Joe if he doesn't ever say anything.
Well, you know he's just in a terrible mood.
Yeah.
Probably how he was in the bubble.
All the time. But he seems to have fun when he's on the floor. I mean, and I think that's the reason he has so much success. He plays loose.
Early Vegas line on this one is Tatum 1-10. Bet $100 to win 10. Let's see who wins the jump ball. Tatum hits it too hard, has to be saved by Williams, and then Niang knocks Grant Williams to the ground overzealously, trying to come over the back, and it's a foul. 29-24 is the score. If you just tuned in the first quarter, Jaylen Brown came out on fire, had 11 points in the quarter. Donovan had 9. Jazz, without Mike Conley or Donovan Mitchell on the floor this year, have not been very good. We'll see if they can hang here. Grant Williams driving, spins Niang around, but misses the shot. Rebound off Niang out of bounds. Jazz do not like the whistle they're getting right now. And they overturn this call. So now the Jazz like it much more. It was very clearly off Robert Williams. Jazz down by 5. Ingles to the front court. Jazz -7 with this. Rudy rolling, and the pass comes over the top, knocked away by Williams. Too much airtime on that pass. Good defensive scheme by the Celtics. Williams inside to Williams. He airballed the 5-footer. It went 3. Rebound comes down to Gobert. Clarkson on the push. Driving at Ojale. Gets in the paint. Double team. Bounces to Rudy. Rudy steps through the defense and lays it up with the left hand.
That lob pass by Rudy, some of this I feel like it's on Rudy for that lob pass. If you go and get it, you got to realize that someone's coming from the backside. You go and get that lob pass and don't let him deflect it from the back.
Tatum, baseline spin on Oni. Gobert comes over, blocks the shot. Long rebound, gets tapped all the way out to the backcourt. Shot clock's at 12. Pritchard into the front court. Gets Niang switched onto him. Crosses him over, drives into the rack, sees Gobert, curls out. stops, pivots, travels. They don't call it. Williams shoots a 12-footer, no good. Wow. His pivot foot moves zip codes. Ingles crosses over on Ojale, drives, stops, flares it out to Oni, rotates to Clarkson. Oni is the ultimate .5 player. He gets rid of that thing in a hurry. Clarkson working the dribble, calmly into the lane, slowing down. Right-hand runner got it. Jordan's World. It's kind of like Wayne's World, right? Wayne's World. It's like Jordan. He puts everybody in a trance.
He's just fascinating, his offense.
Into the block, it's Tatum. Holding the right pivot foot. 8 on the shot clock. Guarded by Niang. Retreats with a dribble to get some space, then drives. Scoops, misses. Rebound out of bounds. He saw Gobert and he pushed it up early. And Rudy stayed on his side. Rudy's got a little prance going to him right now. Favors will check back in. 29-28. Tatum's 1 for 6. Celtics offense in the first quarter, Ron, at one point was 1.5 points per possession for a 150 rating. It is now down to a 106.
You know, you were talking about that and how balanced maybe you want to call this team, middle of the pack. 10th in offensive ratings and 12th in defensive ratings. So they're going to have games like that.
O'Neal, top to Donovan.